This is KGW News at noon.
Our top story today is the weather. The east wind is picking up, and that means many people here in the metro area are seeing snow right now. In downtown Portland, though, still no snow falling. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brenda Braxton. Now, we have had our crews out all day long getting those snow reports. In the Coast Range, this is what it looked like early this morning with a few inches of snow piling up. And in the Rose City, people living in the West Hills got in on the action. KGW's Drive 8 was cruising Skyline Boulevard this morning. We have team coverage today. Rod Hill will tell us what we can expect this afternoon and into tonight. But let's start with Joe Ranieri. He's live in Klickitat Park in Camas. And Joe, the snow has picked up there.
It certainly has, and this is a full-blown snowstorm in parts of southwest Washington and especially in Clark County. You can see behind me a lot of kids in this neighborhood park are enjoying the snow. There's enough snow, Brenda, where you can build a snowman, have a snowball fighter, obviously have a little bit of some sledding as well. Now, the school district in this area had to close for the day because there's so much snow. How much snow are we talking? Well, I'm standing over at least 5 to 6 inches of snow so far, and we've been out here only about maybe 90 minutes at best, and we've been seeing the snow really get, kind of grow in intensity over the last 90 minutes or so, and it hasn't let up through this part of Clark County, and it doesn't look like it's going to. There's so much snow, some parents that I spoke with earlier this morning decided to take the day off as well.
Oh, we love it, man. We just couldn't wait to get out and play,
Are you a little surprised? Because we didn't get anything in downtown Portland, at least, right now.
Yeah, we seen it last night, and I was like, let's hope it sticks, so we can have some fun today.
Now, Brenda, I know a lot of people who are watching in downtown Portland are hoping that some of this comes in their direction, and time will tell if that does happen. But again, a lot of kids out here are excited to enjoy this snow day. And talk about the conditions, we didn't have any issues leaving downtown Portland. In fact, once we crossed the river over the interstate bridge, we saw a little mix of some rain and snow, very light amounts. But once we headed east a little bit, that's where we definitely saw the changes quickly from Vancouver into Camas. You quickly notice the changes in the weather, and we have seen a few people actually kind of spin out a little bit here in the higher elevations. Of course, we're a little bit higher up, but again, it is absolutely gorgeous out here, and as you can tell, we are seeing the snow showers really continue, and it looks like we could be seeing them heading into the next couple of hours as well.
Absolutely, Joe. It looks like you're up at the mountain. Have fun. Thank you so much for your reporting this noon. All right, you heard it, Rod Hill. The kids are counting on you. What can folks expect for the rest of the day?
Well, the number one headline, first off, Brenda, is that the National Weather Service has put Clark County under a winter storm warning. Where Joe was, he said they have, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow on the ground, and also reports along 205, that entire east section of Clark County, a lot of areas reporting up to 2 inches of snow in those areas. See the rotation behind me on the satellite radar? There's a low pressure system here that's just feeding these snow bands. And with the cold air now coming out of the gorge, things have really picked up. Again, this is all snow in Clark County, some light snow up in Longview. We have snow on the ground also out on the east side in Gresham. The number one headline is the purple color now, including Clark County. That's a winter storm warning. Also, of course, the Cascades and the Coast Range continuing. We have the advisory for snow throughout the entire valley dropping to the south through tonight. And then don't forget, the temperatures aren't going to go up. They're going to hold steady to actually go down. And we still expect to be in the 20s tonight with wind chill advisories going into play with the cold east winds coming out of the gorge. Right now, 37 downtown Portland, but there's a snow zone. Camas 32, Gresham 32, Happy Valley 33. When you get down to Salem, it's still a south wind. You folks are still holding with mostly rain so far today, but your temperatures are going to get into the 20s tonight, and you will get into the chance to get some accumulating snow. Steady temperatures the rest of today, could be 30 at 8 p.m. Basically, before I toss to Chris McGinnis, I also talked to our chief meteorologist, Matt Safino, on the phone just moments ago. We all agree at this point, we're simply sounding the alarm that anybody and everybody at your lowest elevations has at least a chance to pick up some snow between now and tomorrow morning. Chris?
And Rod, to your point about the wind picking up, this is not something we saw this morning, but our camera up at I-205 and Mill Plain Boulevard, you can see the evergreen trees starting to bop around the breeze a little bit. So the east wind and the cooler temperatures there now providing for some snow coverage on the side of the freeway. Obviously, this was not there this morning, so that's something to watch as we go through the next couple of hours. We'll switch gears real quick, take you out to Cascade Locks. Actually looks fine on the roads a little farther out in the gorge, interestingly, where the air is cold. We'll take you to the east side of Portland right now. This is, or not Portland, but Wood Village, I should say. This is a snapshot here of I-84 near 238th, and you can see obviously starting to look a little snow globe-ish out there as well. And one last check here as we take you out to, well, Fairview Parkway and I-84. Again, some snow coverage starting to show up on the side of the road on that side of town. I can real quickly give you a look at the traffic map, and all the slowing that we see at this point is on roads in eastern Clark County and heading out towards the gorge, but wouldn't be surprised if some of that starts to trickle into the east side of Portland as well over the next little while. So far, Brenda, no reports of any crashes or unexpected major delays on the roads right now.
Well, that's good. Chris, thank you for the update. We do want to let you know that Multnomah County will be opening 4 severe weather shelters. They'll open up at 8 p.m., but until then, day shelters and warming centers will open up. There are 4 different sites: Arbor Lodge on the corner of North Lombard and Denver, the Charles Jordan Community Center on North Foss Avenue, the Salvation Army Moore Street Gym on North Williams, and the East Portland Community Center on Southeast 106th. No one will be turned away, and free transportation is available. Well, today you guys have come through. We have gotten a lot of viewer pictures of the snow. Here's one from Vicki Davis in La Center. She has a sweeping view all covered in white. Just beautiful. Tina over in Sandy sent us this shot. You can see the tire tracks there in the snow during the morning commute. And then finally from Lynn County, one of our viewers in Scioto sent us this snowy scene. So we'd love to see your photos and videos too. Text them to 503-226-5088. We'll show as many as we can on the air. And for weather updates throughout the day, you can download the KGW News app. You can look at live Doppler radar and cameras from all around the region. Then Chief Meteorologist Matt Zafino will be here on the news at 4 with the very latest on the snowfall. This morning, we learned that a student at Franklin High School has died from a suspected fentanyl overdose. The district said it happened over the weekend and not at the school. Franklin's Parent, Teacher, and Student Association posted on Facebook that there will be extra counselors on campus to help anyone who needs to talk. A reminder that Lines for Life has a dedicated youth line. You can call 877-968-8491 or text Teen to Teen at 839-863. Teens are available to talk between 4 and 10 p.m. nightly. It's staffed with adults during all other hours. One person was hurt in a shooting at a homeless camp next to the Fred Meyer store in North Portland. This happened just before 9 o'clock this morning on Interstate Avenue. That camp is in a wooded area between the Fred Meyer parking lot and Interstate 5. A witness told us she heard 3 shots. Police tell us the victim was taken to the hospital but should survive. The shooter took off, and we don't have a description of that person.